Hey everybody, what's up? Tim Charron here. I figured I would do something a little bit different, something I've been wanting to do, and I'm going to test it out right now. So I wanted to start doing something that I could kind of like use as a diary, a video diary, YouTube diary, so to speak, and also something that I could offer to my VIP fan club on Patreon. So my super fans, they're in the VIP fan club. This is something that I've been wanting to do for you guys for a while. So basically kind of life updates, and got some pretty big, drastic life changes coming up, and so I'll get to that in a little bit, but I figured I'd kind of recap the end of the year and the beginning of the year. So at the end of the year, and we've been playing a lot of great shows. What I've done is I've stopped playing pretty much any solo or duo shows in Florida, and I've only been playing the bigger shows. So we played some great shows last year, and then at the beginning of this year, we just played a great show, another great show for Make-A-Wish this past Saturday, which was really cool, really fun in South Miami. Great event, great crowd. It was a blast. I had like a different lineup. I used different lineups. So this time I had JC, Tito, which some of you super fans know Tito, and Gary on drums. So it was really cool, and JC and Tito, they sing a bunch of songs lead, so it was really fun for me to get a break, and also be able to sing harmonies for them, backing vocals, while they were singing lead. And so it adds a lot of dimension to the show, because they do everything from like Bob Marley to Dua Lipa, Bruno Mars, Jason Mraz, just stuff, Oasis, stuff that I don't do, Lenny Kravitz, stuff that I don't do. So it was really cool. So at the end of the year, I got a great opportunity. I submitted my acting resume and my acting reel. I submit to a bunch of different things, whether it's on through Facebook or the legitimate websites that send out the big castings nationwide. So I do it all. I submit to it all, and I submitted to this one on Facebook, and I didn't even think it was legit, but out of a couple hundred people, I got chosen to play the role of Val Kilmer's son's dad. So in a weird way, I played Val Kilmer. Not really, but so it's a feature film by a big Hollywood director, Ron Krauss. Give him a goog. That's Google if you don't know. Give him a goog. He's Emmy award-winning director. He's done a bunch of films, worked with a bunch of big actors that you all know. And in this movie, it's called Open Wounds. It stars Eric Roberts, which is Julie Roberts' brother, and he's been in hundreds of major films. So it's very exciting. Paris Jackson is the female lead. That's Michael Jackson's daughter, and Val Kilmer's son, Jack, is the male lead. And so I play his father in a flashback scene, and I'm not a nice guy. I love playing a villain. I absolutely love it. It was kind of emotional because I played his father, and I'm basically abusing his mother while we're driving, and we're having a big fight, and I'm abusing her, and it causes us to get into a car crash. The car flips over. Well, you'll have to see the movie. But it's a quick scene, but yeah, it was quite an opportunity. It was a great opportunity to be on a real Hollywood movie set and work with such accomplished people, and being on the you know, in the credits with them, and then hopefully they're gonna have a screening, a premiere, or whatever you call it, and I can go and it'll be great. So that was wonderful. And then right after that, I did, and right before that, I flew to Boston to play bass in the Cheyenne commercial for Falabella, which is a department store all over South America. I think their main base is Argentina or Peru or something. But that was great, and what a story, man! What a story. Cheyenne is a huge. He's basically Ricky Martin, who didn't really cross over to English. So I mean, the guy's massive. He's got like 25 million followers on Facebook. I mean, he's doing these sold out world tours of arenas. I mean, the guy's massive, and I'd always heard of him. So I downloaded a bunch of his music because I love Latin music. I love Latin pop. So when I found out I was doing it, I learned the song, of course, on bass and sang it. I also learned it on bass and sang it for the audition. And then I go up there, and we're all on set. We're all getting ready for a couple hours for, waiting for Cheyenne to show up. And he comes on set and sits on the stool because basically I was his backing band. And he just turns around to me and he's like, "So I hear you're in the music business." And we start talking. We have a lot of mutual friends in the music business in Miami, and we just hit it off. And then he invited me to his sold-out concert at TD Garden in Boston, and got to be front row. And then he gave me a shout-out right in the middle of the concert for 30,000 people, in front of 30,000 people. It was kind of like a cool little, like, hey man, that'd be awesome if this happened. And then it just kind of happened organically, which was really freaking dope. So having said all that, it's been, it's been a lot of ups and downs. A lot of tough things are happening. A lot of really tough things were happening with my health. I feel like the Lyme disease was coming back. I was having a lot of pain problems. And I don't know if it's because I was playing so much beach volleyball and jumping and diving, and then I would just have unbelievable pain in my knees and my back. I'm not sure exactly what it is. I started taking antibiotics again, and that seemed to really help it. And then when I would stop the antibiotics, all the pain would come back. Right before the holidays, I took off by myself to Costa Rica. And I had some soul searching to do, and I really didn't think it was going to do any. I was like, this is something I need to do. I need to get out of the country. I need to get by myself. I need to go to Costa Rica and try to use my Spanish, which I'm extremely proud of myself, because I really realized that after all this time and studying for so long, my Spanish is really good. When I have to use it, it just comes out. And it was really fun using the Spanish that I'd been working on and studying for all these years. And I really wanted to, once and for all, even despite all the back pain, because my back was killing me when I was, even like on the flight over to Costa Rica. I really wanted to, I've always wanted to take surf lessons and just learn how to surf, legit. Learn how to surf, I've gone surfing a couple times, but I've never learned how to do it right. So I did that. I learned a whole lot. I learned a lot about myself while I was there. I was there for like 2 weeks by myself. And then Smidge came and met me for New Year's, and we stayed like another week. And then I took her to the same surf instructor. And surfing was amazing. And I'm talking about excruciating pain, because my left side of my back, my left hip is just, at the time especially, was excruciating, and that's the most important. I mean, basically both of your legs are super important, because you have to pop up and you have to stand up but crouch, not a back pain friendly position. And through the paint. I caught like 25 waves. I mean, it was so freaking awesome. And when you get under, I mean, when you get those waves under you, and you're on them and you're riding, and you're trying to, you know, adjust and balance, just that I see why people get addicted, because that rush of like the power of the wave pushing you and you kind of flying along is intoxicating. And everything comes out of your mind. Everything comes out of your brain. You know, you can't focus on politics. You can't focus on assholes on Facebook. You can't focus on anything but the task at hand. And that's the beauty of surfing. Plus, you're on the beach, you're in the water, you're in the sun. It's beautiful. So yeah, then when I came back, what else did I do? What else have I been doing? So we played, and I came back, we played another concert for Make-A-Wish, January 8th or 10th or something. I shot a few more commercials. I think I shot a truck commercial in December also. Did a lot in December. Actually, I think the Cheyenne shoot was in November. But yeah, I did a truck commercial in Miami. I did 3 different shoots for that truck bed cover. It was pretty cool because my brother saw it, and we have a family text, and he was like, "Oh, dude, that's awesome! Your truck bed cover commercial. I have that exact same one, you know, because it's for Amazon, and he has the same one." And then my father was like, "Oh yeah, I have that same truck bed cover also." So whenever they need me to install a truck bed cover that they got on Amazon that I did the commercial for, I know how to do it. So yeah, and once again, I just want to thank all of my VIP fan club members on Patreon, because you guys help support me. You guys have helped support for so long. And if anybody watching or listening wants to join the VIP fan club, I'll put a link. And if you join for $9 and up per month, then I'll send you a free gift right as soon as you join. And I'll also do you a specialized video just for you that I'll post on social media, and I can even, you know, send that to you on Messenger or something if that's what you would like. But big shout out to all my VIP fan club members. I love you guys. Really appreciate all the support. Which I guess gets me to now. I shot a Domino's commercial a couple of weeks ago, and I'm not sure what that beeping is. I shot another commercial in Miami. I don't even remember what it's for. I might be shooting something tomorrow and Friday. But all right. So the big news. I make it a point to never talk about something that I'm going to do. I always tell people, don't tell me what you're going to do. Don't tell the world what you're going to do. Show them what you're going to do. Show them when it's already done. But this isn't really like a show or a project or a record or a movie, you know. It's my life. So, drum roll. I'm moving to Nashville. Yeah, so I'm moving to Nashville. That's the plan. I've been trying to do it for, probably 8 months. And wonderfully, great opportunities keep popping up. And I need to go to New England to tour. I needed to go to Chicago. I needed to go to Los Angeles. And then I needed to, what else is there? Oh, and then the Cheyenne commercial. So I needed to go back up to Boston. So I'm going to be signing a lease this week. I found an amazing apartment that I am absolutely in love with, right on Music Row, literally right on Music Row. The address is Music Square West, so it's right on Music Row in Nashville, Tennessee. So, and then I'll be able to also come down and do shows in Florida. So that's the big news, and you know, also part of the reason for doing that, a huge, massive part of the reason for doing that, is I have very exciting relationships in Nashville and opportunities that are just on a grander scale than in Florida, and I'm super excited about that. I'm super excited about, you know, everything that I've built up and going back. I should say I'm moving back to Nashville because, you know, I used to live there full time. Smidge and I moved there in 2009. We lived there full time, and then started touring with just me and my guitar on barstools all across, you know, all around Nashville, and then all around New England, and then all around the Florida Keys, Key West, and that became our Bermuda Triangle, and that, you know, built my fan bases, and I built up the shows to be bigger and bigger in all of those places. So moving back to Nashville, and I am so excited, and there's just so much creativity there. There's so much inspiration that it's mind-blowing. So there you go. Let me know what you think of these life updates, these video diaries, fan club updates, whatever you want to call them. And drop me a comment. And guys, please do me a favor. Make sure you're subscribing to my YouTube channel, because I plan on doing a lot more on there, and there will be stuff on there that's not on any of my other social media. Of course, my podcast, which I may or may not make this an audio podcast episode, but nevertheless, thank you all very much. Thank you guys for supporting, my booking agency, just me in general. Of course, the music, my acting career. I'm super excited about everything that's happening with music and the acting career and the agency. And moving to Nashville means more Tim Charron music will be coming. A lot more. So I'm really excited for that. And I hope you are too. So drop me a comment. Let me know what you think. Thanks for watching.